And now to the latest developments on coronavirus here in Western Pennsylvania. Today, county leaders discussed a COVID outbreak at the Kane Center in Scott Township, and we're going to get to that in just a moment. But first, we want to give you the latest numbers for Allegheny County. Today, there were 78 cases and 4 deaths, and statewide, the numbers are worrying. There were more than 1,300 new cases today. That is the highest total since April, and there are now 26 states on Pennsylvania's quarantine list. Well, now to the latest on the deadly COVID outbreak at the Kane Center in Scott Township. Channel 11's Liz Kilmer got new information straight from county officials.
After an alarming spike in COVID-19 cases and several deaths at the Kane facility here in Scott Township, officials today addressed the outbreak, telling us that they are doing everything they can to stop this. It didn't take long for COVID-19 to spread within the county-run Kane Community Living Center in Scott Township.
When a virus like this gets inside, it's tough to manage.
An outbreak that prompted a news conference Friday morning where health officials revealed that in the last 20 days, 105 residents have tested positive and 10 have died.
I would say to the families that I do believe we're doing everything we can to mitigate what's going on.
The chief medical officer and the center's director promising they are and have been following all county, state, and CDC guidelines since the start of the pandemic. They say they've restricted visitors, have canceled group activities, and are screening everyone who's entering. Staff is wearing PPE at all times, and the same employees treating positive patients aren't treating those who don't have the virus.
We are looking at each and every one of those processes in an attempt to, keep our negative floors negative.
And yet, COVID-19 still made its way inside the building. This after the Kane Center in Glen Hazel faced an outbreak earlier this year. To date, 19 residents have died there. Officials were asked, how could this happen again?
I think we had a gross breach in our policies. The answer is no. We've been at this for 7 months. Our employees are human beings.
Data shows more than a dozen staff members are currently positive and not working. Officials say staffing levels remain fine and they have enough tests to be able to administer them constantly. Some residents who have tested positive have shown no symptoms. Those who are sick, however, can receive some treatment on site, but 7 have gone to the hospital. And another big question, how much worse could things get here? Have they peaked at the facility? Officials took that question and several others. We'll have more from them in a report coming up on Channel 11 News at 6. In Scott Township, I'm Liz Kilmer, Channel 11 News.